NCAA and Stockton University promote good conduct by student athletes, coaches, staff, and spectators.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Eric Bretz and we have a nice crowd on hand today at Jerry Matthews Court on the campus of Stockton University for this Division III women's basketball game between the 12 and 11 Stockton Ospreys and the visiting 12 and 10 New Jersey City University Gothic Knights. Nice Saturday afternoon, February 11th, nice 1 o'clock game. You'll see the men's square off at about 3 o'clock after this. First for Stockton, they come in record of 12 and 11. They're 7 and 9 in the conference, putting them currently at number 8, right behind Montclair State. They are 7 and 3 at home this season, and in their last 6 games, they are 4 and 2, all in conference. And after a rough start to the 2023 year, they're turning it around a little bit on the back half. They lost to the number 4 team in the NJAC on Wednesday, TCNJ, by a score of 60-35. They were outscored 35-15 in the first half, and it was Adriana Jennings with only 8 points in that outing, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, shooting 3 of 11 and 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. It was Madison DeLude picking up a little slack on the rebounding efforts with 7 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and shot 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Stockton shot 23% that game, 26% from three-point land, and 75% from the line. Now for the visiting New Jersey City University Gothic Knights. They come in with a 12 and 10 record. They are 12 and 4 overall in their conference, in the NJAC conference, putting them at number 2, right below Kane. They are on a 3-game winning streak, and they are 7 and 3 on the road. They beat the number 3 team in the NJAC, that's Rowan, by a score of 93-76 on Wednesday at home. It was Damaris Rodriguez, probably overall the best player in the conference. She had a triple-double that game with 30 points, 10 rebounds, 14 assists, while shooting 12 of 28 from the field. And we are just about getting set to start things off. We got starting lineups for both teams. First for NJCU, it's Jasmine Reese, the senior guard at New Jersey City, New Jersey. It's number 10, Leah Allen, forward sophomore out of Hillside, New Jersey. Jada Camacho, the senior guard out of Jersey City, New Jersey. Damaris Rodriguez, the junior guard out of Secaucus, New Jersey. And number 31, Jamira Johnson, center out of, junior center out of Prospect Park, New Jersey. Tips up, and the Ospreys have it first. Their starting lineups: Adriana Jennings, senior guard out of Camden, New Jersey. Emma Maroney, junior guard out of Maywood, New Jersey. Amen Fatih, the freshman guard out of Wildwood, New Jersey. Madison DeLude, the junior guard out of Sewell, New Jersey. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Ospreys, it's Madison LaRosa, the sophomore guard out of Oceanport, New Jersey. Missed by the Ospreys early on, coming down the other way. It's number 10. And that's Allen, the first 2 of the game. NJCU off to a quick 2-0 start, starting 1 for 1. You see NJCU in that zone of theirs. DeLude in the corner, open 3. She takes it off the mark, rebound. And nice work by Johnson and Jennings down low for their respective teams, battling for it hard, and it's going to stay here. So it'll be Amen Fatih for the Ospreys to take it out under the basket. We've seen the zone defense have show some signs of trouble for the Osprey offense in the few games that we've seen, as Madison LaRosa extends the floor a little bit with her 3-ball, and it is 3-2 now, Ospreys on top. And a 3-ball from the wing, and that's good. Number 14, Jada Camacho out of Jersey City, New Jersey, getting on the board with her first 3 of the game. Now here's DeLude. Fatih. Now Maroney. Corner for LaRosa. Maroney now. LaRosa will step back, take another 3, and that one off the mark. It's going to nick the side of the rim and go out of bounds. It will go to the Gothic Knights. As I mentioned, the Ospreys have struggled in the zone defense, playing against zone defense this year. They got LaRosa with first bucket, and that one was a lob inside to Johnson, and that one is out of bounds, so be the Ospreys retaining possession now. Here's Amen Fatih. Ospreys getting set into their offense. Now Dulude swinging it to LaRosa. Ospreys moving it nicely. Dulude trying to get it inside to Jennings. Trying to go bounce pass. Jennings telling her chest pass probably the better option there. It's going to stay here with the Ospreys. See how much they got Adriana Jennings in the mix here early. When she gets hot to start off, Ospreys usually in a good position to win the game. Under 5 to go in the shot clock. Here's Jennings. Off balance, has to throw it up. That's Maroney with the wild shot as the clock was expiring. It will be a shot clock violation. Good work by the Gothic Knights right there. And once again, see the troubles that the zone defense causes for the Ospreys. Ospreys in the man-to-man. Here's Damaris Rodriguez giving it up. Camacho trying to get inside the bigger Johnson, and that one's good.
That's Jamira Johnson.
Jamira Johnson, 2 points there, and she's definitely got the size over the smaller Adriana Jennings. We'll see if they go to her a lot here today. Or maybe they get in Iona Alves for the Ospreys. Who knows? We'll see. Fatih for 3. That's good. And then Fatih now getting in the mix. She had 19 in their last outing. Starts with a strong 3 there. Now Camacho will rise up. That one off the mark. It's going to stay here off one of the Ospreys, they say. First substitution of the game. It'll be Jasmine Reese taking a seat. Coming in for her will be number 4, Jalen Clark. Johnson gets the inbound, throws it right back to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez gets it for 2. Nice inbounds play right there from NJCU. Now it looks like the Ospreys are going to tap in Iona Alves as LaRosa throws up a 3. That one off the mark. Dulude with the offensive board. Swinging it around LaRosa with the open look, but elects to hold on to it, run a little more offense. Probably a smart move. Fatih inside to Jennings. Ball movement great on this possession by the Ospreys. Equally, possibly better defense by NJCU. Nice pump fake by Maroney. It was off the mark. Jennings was going for the rebound, but it was over the back. It's going to, I guess they'll call it push. That one's going to go against Jalen Clark. So now Iona Alves is going to check in. Maroney's going to take a seat. Alves tied for 3rd in the team in blocks. As Fatih throws up a 3, that one a little strong. Rebound goes to Camacho. Gothic Knights coming the other way. Damaris Rodriguez now. It's been quiet to start. Nice pass inside, but could not be handled by, that was number 10, Leah Allen. So it'll be Rodriguez to inbound. Watch out for Johnson in the middle. They got Alves guarding her now. And just like that, Alves causing a little havoc to start off that possession. Pass inside. Nice move by Allen, but Allen just short. Alves with the rebound. Ospreys coming the other way as they got a nice clap from their home fans here. 9-6. Gothic Knights in the lead with 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Eric Brett's on the call. I will be joined at halftime by John Leon, my partner. Dulude for 3. That one off the mark. She's 0 for 2 now. Damaris Rodriguez coming the other way. Nice job getting in the middle, throws it up. That one's short. Rebound once again goes to Alves. Looks like another substitute will be coming off the bench for the Gothic Knights. Looks to be number 24, Brianna Davis, sophomore center out of Bronx, New York. Now here's Jennings. She's been quiet as well. She'll pull up from three. And that one off the mark. Definitely not her forte. Second one also misses. Jennings now 3 of 20 from beyond the arc this season. Three ball goes up. That one off the mark as well. And Jennings comes down with the rebound. First in the NJAC in rebounds per game is Adriana Jennings. She puts in the work down low, no question about it. Damaris Rodriguez first in the conference in points per game at 25.1. Iona Alves, nice turnaround jumper. She's on the board. Sweet spot right there, right at the free throw line. Going to break the zone quite easily if you could find someone able to hit those shots. Now pass inside. Allen tries to throw up the right hand, gets her own rebound, and she's fouled. That one might go against Dulude, possibly Alves. They're going to get Iona Alves for that one. Now we'll see Brianna Davis checking in for Jamira Johnson. We'll also see the freshman forward out of Vineland, New Jersey, Skylar Folks, for the first time for the Ospreys. She'll be defending Leah Allen. And nice shot right there by Jada Camacho. Gets a three ball to go. She's got 2 threes on the day so far, putting her at 6 points. It's now 12-8. Gothic Knights in the lead. Nice give and go by Dulude, but a nice block there by Allen. She came across the paint to deny that opportunity from Madison Dulude. And we'll get another substitution as Dulude will take a seat. Checking in for her, Nicole Stromolo, sophomore guard out of Denville, New Jersey. Jennings gets it off the inbound. Nice work. Getting the baseline jumper to go. Jennings on the board with her first 2. Now Damaris Rodriguez. About 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Gets it into Allen. And they're going to say Folks fouled Allen. Looked like she might have been passing it, but they're going to say that was effective, the foul. She tried to shoot it. Or excuse me, they're going to say it was on the floor. So that one going against Folks, her first. Osprey's going to a zone on the inbound, and it's going to be Brianna Davis fouled on the way up. I believe they're going to give this one to Folks as well. Going to be 2 shots here for Brianna Davis. First one to the line for either squad. Folks got picking up 2 early. Brianna Davis, 39% free throw shooter on the year. 5 of 13. She's looking to turn that around, I'm sure. Maybe Jada Camacho is going to take a seat for NJCU as first one off the mark from Davis. Camacho took a seat, and it was J.D. Tolentino checking in for her. Second one also off the mark. 5 for 15 now is Brianna Davis on the year at the free throw line. Ospreys coming back the other way, only down 2, 12-10. And now Jennings. LaRosa finds Maroney. Maroney with Rodriguez defending her. LaRosa trying to go baseline. Maroney will pull up from deep, and that catches nothing but air. I'm sure she knows that that was a little outside of her shooting range, but that shot clock was winding down. Needed to throw something up. So Leah Allen will take a seat. It'll be number 11, Janari Newsom, checking in. Rodriguez finds Newsom. Back to Rodriguez in the corner. Now Davis will pull up. Jumper, no good. Nice rebound right there by Tolentino. It's now back to a 4-point game. Maroney running the offense. Stromolo now finds La Rosa. Swings it to Jennings. She'll try baseline. Now backs out. Strumlow will pull up from deep, and that's good. Nicole Strumlow, that's her sweet spot right there, straight away from beyond the arc. And she gets her first 3 points of the game. Tolentino finds Clark, and there's a foul called. Tolentino got hit on the head, it looks like. So I think she'll get a substitute. It's going to be number 55, Kiara Cowan. And Iona Alves will also check in for the Ospreys. Skylar Folks will take a seat. She's got 2 fouls. And it'll be side out underneath for Damaris Rodriguez. Gets it into Davis. Davis will pull the jumper. That one a little long. And rebounded there by Cowan, but she stepped out of bounds, and we'll go back to the Ospreys. Camacho leading all scorers now with 6 points on her 2 made 3-pointers. Here's Emma Maroney. Strumlow thought about pulling the 3 again. Elects probably wisely to pull it back. Now here's Maroney driving in, kicks it out to Strumlow for an open 3 again, just off the mark. Rebound tipped around, ends up going to Cowan. Now Rodriguez down the other way, and it was Emma Maroney trying to take the charge, but she's going to get called for a block. As you can hear, Devin Jefferson, head coach of the Ospreys, vividly, and you can hear her from even up here yelling she was there, she was in position, but referees see it a different way. There will be 2 shots for Damaris Rodriguez as Sarah Edmond checks in. Brianna Davis will take a seat. Damaris Rodriguez, first on the team in points per game at 25.1. That's first in the conference as well, not only her team. She gets the first one to go. 88% free throw shooter, just outstanding numbers on her part. She's almost automatic from that charity stripe. Of course, as I say that, she misses the second one, so she goes 1 for 2 from the line that time. So it looks like Duluth and Fatih will get set to check in for the Ospreys. Jennings will pull from deep, and that one off the mark. And they're going to say that it hit off of Kiara Cowan. It's going to stay here with the Ospreys, and it'll be Maroney and Jennings take a seat. Fatih and Duluth to come in. And then for NJCU, it'll be Leah Allen checking in. And it'll be Kiara Cowan out for her. Fatih for 3. That's good. And then Fatih, 2 3-pointers made now. She comes off the bench with an immediate impact for her Ospreys as they take a 1-point lead now, 16-15. Bad pass inside by Tolentino. It gets tipped by Alves, and it'll stay here with the Gothic Knights. Another substitution. We've been riddled with substitutions in this first quarter. So we got 22.6 to go. Jennings will check in for La Rosa. And it was Camacho checking in as well. Ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it is going to the Ospreys with 21.1 seconds in this first quarter. La Rosa will check back in, and Duluth will sit. Action-packed first quarter and a real tightly contested game as well. Can't wait for the second quarter as we're approaching the end of the first. Ospreys will have one last possession. You would think they'd hold it for the last shot unless they're given something great. Jennings down the lane, nice layup with her right hand right there. Just as the quarter is about to expire, Rodriguez won't throw up a shot. And the Ospreys, after the first quarter, up 18-15 over the number 2 team in the NJAC. That's New Jersey City University. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back to start the second quarter of action. Please stay with. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this NJAC matchup between Stockton and New Jersey City University. So we are through one quarter and about to start the second. Stockton holds an 18-15 lead. They were shooting 35% in the first quarter from the field as opposed to 46% for NJCU. But it was the three-point shooting for the Ospreys that have them in the lead right now. They've made 4 threes as opposed to 2 for NJCU. Both of them coming from Camacho. We're just about set for the second quarter of action. It'll be NJCU to start with it. Damaris Rodriguez with the ball. All-star for this team. Gives it up. Now Camacho in the corner. 3-ball gets it blocked, but they're going to say it was a foul, so it'll be Jennings picking up her first there, or her second, excuse me. And it'll be Jada Camacho at the line shooting 3, I believe. 69% free throw shooter on the year. Last matchup between these two, January 14th, earlier this year, 2023. NJCU won by a score of 59-56, 3-point win. Stockton was outscored by NJCU 24-17 in the fourth quarter. Stockton outscored NJCU 24-17 in the fourth quarter, but ended up coming short of the comeback. It was Fatih with 19 points leading her squad in that one. There was also Jennings with a double-double, 13 points, 13 rebounds. As for NJCU, Damaris Rodriguez, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. To go along with that, shooting 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. So she had a real good game. Looking to emulate that here as well, but Rodriguez has been held in check, only 3 points. So the Ospreys go to work offensively. Here's Fatih, she has 2 3-pointers made. Gets it to La Rosa. La Rosa trying to work the pick and roll with Alves, and that's a shot clock violation. So the Ospreys not exactly aware of the shot clock right there, and comes back to bite them. After the first three free throws made by Camacho to start out the second quarter, it's all squared up at 18. Rodriguez with it up top. Nice defense there by Madison Dulude. Some help from Stromolo. She throws up a wild one. It's off the mark. It goes off Stromolo's foot. It's going to stay here, but shot clock violation against NJCU now. That ball did not hit the rim. It hit the side of the backboard. Now the Ospreys go back on offense. Here's Amen Fatih. Stromolo sends it over to Fatih. Now Dulude trying to get inside to Alves. Alves throws it up and it's blocked. Nice work right there by number 10. It's Leah Allen. She gets a block there. We'll see Fatih inbound it. She finds Dulude. La Rosa 7 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Fatih. Finds Alves. Alves will throw it up. And that hits the backboard. No rim action there. And once again, shot clock violation. So we've seen 2 to start off the second quarter for the Ospreys, 1 for NJCU. We'll see if they can make it 2 here. Rodriguez finds Newsom, now inside. And nice work by LaRosa getting the shot block there. Rebound goes to Strumolo. It was Kyla Craddock, excuse me, who got that shot blocked. Here's LaRosa, finding Strumolo. Fatih, Craddock defending her. Gets the pick from Alves, throws up a floater, doesn't go. On the ground for the rebound, it was Newsom and a host of Ospreys tied up with the ball there. And it'll be a jump ball. Jamira Johnson checking in once again for NJCU. That'll be Maroney checking in for Stockton as it is 18 all with 7:30 to go in the first half. Emma Maroney with the ball. Finds Strumolo. Now LaRosic swings it to Maroney. Maroney in the corner with it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. LaRosa. Maroney once again will hoist up a 3, and that hits the net, but another shot clock violation as that one was going out of bounds anyway, but the Ospreys really got to get this offense going. Men Fatih will check in. She'll take out LaRosa. Not too sure what's going on with that Stockton offense, but they have not been in sync. Also a little piece of information on the Osprey front. Lauren Wynett not playing today, sitting out, looks to be with an injury. Nice shot there by Damaris Rodriguez on the jumper coming off the screen. NJCU now back out in front, 20-18. Here's Alves. Top of the key, will pull a jumper. That one, nothing but air. Gets her own rebound, but goes right to Damaris Rodriguez. They're coming the other way. Beautiful pass, and there's Clark finishing it off as a timeout is called by Devin Jefferson with 6:30 to go in the first half. 22-18, NJCU holds the lead. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So Stockton, after a strong first quarter, they have not been able to get a single shot to fall in this second quarter so far. They are 0 for 4 compared to 2 for 4 for NJCU. This makes sense why they are up 2 possessions right now. It's Jada Camacho leading NJCU with 9 points. As for Stockton, Amen Fatih leading her squad with 6 on 2 made 3-pointers. She's 2 of 3 from beyond the arc to start. And we are just about set to get things started coming out of this timeout. It'll be Madison Delude to inbound. Now here's the Men Fatih bringing it up for the Stockton Ospreys. We'll see their offense go to work. Coming out of this timeout, Fatih getting the pick from Folks. Checked in for Alves moments ago. Folks on the roll and gets the left-handed layup to go on the pick and roll. Rodriguez gives it up. Into the game for the first time, number 2, Elisa Russo for NJCU. Ospreys coming back the other way now. Here's Maroney. Finds Strumolo. She'll pull a 3. That one off the mark, and Jamira Johnson with a rebound. Barely had to even jump over Folks right there. She had the positioning for sure. Rodriguez gets inside, throws it to Camacho off the mark with the shot. Maroney with the rebound, and the Ospreys will slow it down as they are now down only 2 points, 22-20. Stromolo finds Delude. Now Fatih gets the pick from Folks. Stromolo, 7 seconds on the shot clock. She's got to turn and shoot it. Here's Folks, throws one up, and that's good. Skylar Folks with a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot right there. Right over the taller Jamira Johnson. Ospreys tie it up at 22. Russo with a nice hesitation gets it inside, and a nice finish right there from Clark in the paint. Real nice hesitation move from Russo in the corner to set that whole play up, really. And Stromlo will pull from 3. That one around the rim and out. Duluth with the rebound, and they're going to get Jamira Johnson for the foul. They say it was a blocking foul. Going to be a few substitutions. La Rosa will check in, as will Allen and Jasmine Reese. Fatih to inbound. Gets it to La Rosa. Reese defending, finds Fatih. Fatih driving inside. Gets the left hand open, doesn't go. Folks with the rebound, she just couldn't get the handle. There was no one on the opposite side of that rim that was even gonna attempt to stop Skylar Folks with that layup attempt. She just couldn't get a handle on it. So an unforced error for the Ospreys, and now here comes the Gothic Knights. Reese finds Damaris Rodriguez. Rodriguez working with Maroney, defending her. Nice step back jumper, and that's good. Wow. Emma Maroney, all she can do is shrug her shoulders. I mean, that was great offense by Damaris Rodriguez. She's now got 7 on the day. Ospreys working the ball around. Here's Fatih. Finds La Rosa. About 10 on the shot clock. This has been a problem in the second quarter for them. And a nice poke by Damaris Rodriguez, and they're going to say, originally they said Gothic Knights, but after conferring with the other official, they're going to keep it here with the Ospreys. As Adriana Jennings will check in, Skylar Folks will take a seat. 26-22, Gothic Knights in the lead with 3:30 to go in this first half. Dulude finds Fatih. Pick from Jennings. Maroney now working against Rodriguez. And they didn't realize the shot clock once again. There's a 4th shot clock violation by the Ospreys in this quarter. I'm sure that's something Devin Jefferson and her staff are going to address it come halftime with her squad. Either way, it's not killing them too bad. But unfortunately, they've only scored about 4 points in this quarter. They got to get it going soon. Clark misses that attempt. Reese with the offensive rebound, throws it up, doesn't go. Another offensive rebound from NJCU, and they're going to get a tie-up. It was Clark and Dulude both fighting for the ball, as it's going to stay here with NJCU. Ball goes inside to Clark, quick shot, and that one off the mark, and they're going to get Reese with the over the back, no doubt about that one. And Devin Jefferson bewildered by something. And they're going to keep it here. And I'm sorry, but that might be one of the most obvious calls that there has been all afternoon. There's 2 referees discussing it, while the other one tending to Devin Jefferson, head coach of the Stockton Ospreys, but they are going to keep it here with NJCU, and that's a horrible call. I'm sorry, but that is not, they got that one wrong. highly unlikely the referees are going to change their mind at this point. But somehow there's going to be a foul awarded or assessed to Madison LaRosa on that one. So they'll keep play here. 3 ball going up from Russo, and that one's an air ball. It's going back the other way. There's going to be a substitution coming now. J.D. Tolentino checking in once again. She'll replace Alyssa Russo. It'll be Imen Fatih taking it up. Just under 3 minutes to go in this first half. All right, here's Maroney inside to Jennings. She takes the free throw jumper, and that one's off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll go back to NJCU. Damaris Rodriguez now. Finds Reese. Back to Rodriguez. Sketchy pass. She was able to handle it, luckily. Rodriguez, nice jump stop on the baseline. Finds Tolentino inside, and they're going to get a foul called. And that was an awkward-looking shot from Tolentino. It's going to go against Jennings, her third. That's not good for the Ospreys, and it'll be Wakacha checking in for her. Keiichi Wakacha, the freshman forward out of Galloway, New Jersey. Also a part of the Stockton women's soccer team. J.D. Tolentino gets the first one to go. 61% free throw shooter on the year for her. And she goes 1 of 2 from the line that time. Got 3 points on the day right now. And here's Fatih. Damaris Rodriguez defending her. LaRosa finds Maroney. Back to LaRosa. She'll pull the 3. That one off the mark. Rebounded by Damaris Rodriguez. Gothic Knights coming back the other way quickly. Rodriguez finds Reese. Shot goes over the backboard. Rebounded by NJCU. Another shot goes up, and a nice make right there. That's Jalen Clark. 5th on the team in points per game. Gets that one to go. A dribble handoff. Motion offense from the Ospreys. Fatih finds LaRosa. Gets the pick from Wakacha. LaRosa's turning the corner, drives in, and they're going to get a travel call going against Madison LaRosa. And just when you thought the Ospreys might get their first free throws of the afternoon, you get the travel. Not a bad call. Devin Jefferson, not a fan of it. Reese pulling up from inside the paint. Wakacha can't get the rebound. Reese with the second effort and one. Jasmine Reese, averaging just under 3 rebounds a game, gets one of them, a big one right there. And the Ospreys in a serious scoring drought right now. Almost a 5-minute scoring drought for the Ospreys, as they've only scored 4 points in this quarter. They're 2 of 11 from the field compared to 6 of 15 for NJCU. That's 40%. And I believe this might be technicals. They got everybody off the line. Jasmine Reese is going to go to the line for 1. It's been a frustrating second quarter for the Ospreys. Reese gets the first to go. She still has 2 more, or she still has, oh, I'm sorry, that was her and 1 free throw. Now it's going to be Damaris Rodriguez shooting the technical 2 free throws. As we mentioned, 88% from the line this year. She gets the first of 2 to go, putting her 2 of 3 from the line this afternoon. And now 3 of 4. And unfortunately, not only is that a 3-point swing, excuse me, actually a 5-point swing if you count the 3, the and 1, the made free throw, and then the 2 technical free throws. 5-point swing for NJCU, and they get the ball back. Big change of events for this game. It's 34-22. Just like that, Rodriguez pulls from 3, and that's good. Damaris Rodriguez maybe starting to feel herself as we come in the final few seconds of this first half. Approaching, we got about 30 seconds now. And foul going against Tolentino right there. It'll put Emma Maroney at the free throw line. So it'll be the first free throws for the Ospreys today, compared to 12 for NJCU. And that's mainly been because the Ospreys just haven't been driving the ball into the paint nearly as much as NJCU has. Ospreys have attempted 17 three-pointers in this first half. That's really unlike them, but they've been open. Maroney misses the first one. She's a 67% free throw shooter on the year. She'll look to make it 1 of 2. And she's off the mark on that one as well. And it'll be Duluth coming in and getting a foul. Duluth will pick up her first. So now with 21.4 seconds, shot clock's off. Rodriguez and NJCU will have the ball. Oh, excuse me, it's actually going to be free throws. Stockton over the limit, and it'll put, it'll put number 10, Leah Allen, at the line. Her first trip this afternoon, 51% free throw shooter, gets the first to go. And now extends this lead to 16 for NJCU. Second one also goes for Allen. 21.4 seconds. Now the Ospreys will probably hold for the last shot, as this is definitely going to be a quarter to forget for them. Wakacha will pull from 3. That's good. Ikechi Wakacha, the most unlikely player on the court to attempt a 3-ball at the end of the half, but she does, and it pays off. So at the end of 2 quarters here on the campus of Stockton University, the New Jersey City Gothic Knights hold a 39-25 lead over the Stockton Ospreys. And it was due to that big second quarter by NJCU outscoring the Ospreys 24-7. We'll have a brief 15-minute halftime intermission, and we'll be right back to the action after that. Please stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the start of the second half. Still got about a minute and a half to go, but just want to recap the first half of action here at Jerry Matthews Court in Galloway, New Jersey, between Stockton and New Jersey City University. NJCU got off to a 39-25 lead in the first half after a big second quarter, outscoring the Ospreys 24-7. And I am joined by my partner, John Leon, right now. And I know you watched the first half. What are some keys to the second half?
Well, just New Jersey City started to turn the pace up a little bit, and Stockton couldn't go with them. 24-7 quarter, and ironically, all 7 points were scored by Skylar Folks with 4 and Ikichi Wakacha with a 3-pointer just as the time expired. But Stockton's just not able to get any kind of shots off. 3 for 12 in the quarter. Well, New Jersey City was 7 for 16, almost 50%, and they're just turning it up pretty big here. The player of the year, obviously, Damaris Rodriguez. I think that's a foregone conclusion. She's filling the stat sheet: 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And she's only turned the ball over twice, and she played all 20 minutes.
Yeah.
For Stockton, Amen Fatih has 6 points, but she got all those in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, real rough second quarter, and Ospreys shot 18 threes in that first quarter. That first half, really not something that you usually see from them, and that was partially because of how well this defense of NJCU had been working, not letting them inside. Now here to start the second half, Ospreys start with it first. Here's LaRosa getting the pick. Wakacha starts the second half, along with LaRosa, Fatih, Dalude, and Maroney. Here's LaRosa. Finds Maroney, trying to cross over. We're going to say it was kickball.
Yeah, Wakacha's going to start the second half. Adriana Jennings, 3 fouls in the first half. She's really the only one in foul trouble for either team.
Yeah, and as I mentioned in the first half, Lauren Wynett not playing here today. Big key on finds Maroney for 3. Maroney off the mark. Rebound bobbled around a little bit. Now Rodriguez with it. Rodriguez will pull up, and that one just a little short.
Oh, that's a rare air ball for Damaris Rodriguez.
Yep, and it's going back to the Ospreys. Here is Amen Fatih.
Stockton down 14. They have to have a little urgency here and try to turn this up a little bit.
Here's LaRosa, finds Maroney. Maroney 0 for 5 in this game so far. Gonna look to turn it on. She's 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Maybe look to pump and drive in. Here's Fatih for 3, and that's good. Amen Fatih keeps the hot streak going. She's got 3 3-pointers made for 9 points, leading her squad.
Oh, they called that a 2. She must have had a foot on the line.
So it is a 12-point lead Gothic Knights have now. Here's Jada Camacho getting the pick. Here's Rodriguez.
And New Jersey City's not just all Rodriguez. Jada Camacho can play with anybody. Yep. She had 9 in the first half.
And that's an unforced error right there from Damaris Rodriguez. And you're right, Camacho, 9 points in the first half, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, 3 of 3 from the line, 2 rebounds and an assist to go along with it.
And Pat Devaney Sr. plays everybody on that bench.
Yeah, no kidding.
As we saw in the first half, 14 players on the roster, and he played them all.
Yeah. Here's Maroney. Dalude to Fatih. Now they'll looked like she was getting set to shoot. Now they'll give it to Fatih for 3, and that one's off the mark. Gonna be Clark with the rebound.
Yeah, they've closed out on LaRosa very quickly.
Yeah. And the Ospreys, you see them, it happened a lot with Jennings, who's on the bench right now, but they're really not driving into the paint at all.
And New Jersey City's got a clear size advantage.
And nice work by Allen to create some space, but just off the mark with the shot. And NJCU thought it was going to stay here, but referees indicate otherwise.
The calls have been a little suspect for both sides so far this afternoon.
Yeah.
Neither coach is happy with anything that's going on.
No. And I know Devin Jefferson not happy with the second quarter, but I know NJCU's head coach was also not happy with the first quarter officiating either.
There's Maroney driving to the basket, as you just called it. She'll get a foul on the floor, so it will not be a shooting foul.
Well, that's what they got to do. They're 16 to 8. NJCU's outscoring them in the paint right now. See Fatih inbound, finds an open Maroney. La Rosa will pull from 3. That's tipped. It was tipped by Reese, saved by Wakacha. Now 14 seconds on the shot clock. La Rosa driving in.
Good ball fake.
Fatih will pull from 3.
Bang.
And that's good.
And then Fatih shooting Ospreys back into this. He's got 11 now.
And then Fatih with 11. For that one long jumper was indeed a 2-pointer. Rodriguez now with Wakacha on her. This is definitely a mismatch they're going to want to exploit. Pulls up from the baseline and off the mark. Clark right there for the rebound. Reese with the offensive rebound. And it was knocked out of bounds. I think they're going to say it was off Fatih, but that size inside for NJCU showing up right there.
3 opportunities, and not one of them hit the backboard.
And
little bank shot somebody would have scored on it.
Yeah, and if you're Stockton, you really got to get people boxed out. Too many easy second chance opportunities as Jada Camacho makes that one look easy, which it was definitely not.
Again, we mentioned about Camacho being that smooth. She's in double figures now with 11.
Nice little compliment to Damaris Rodriguez so far this afternoon. It was Jada Camacho as La Rosa finds Maroney. Maroney driving inside on Rodriguez. Finds DeLude for 3, and that's good.
Rare 3 from Madison DeLude.
Excuse me, 2-pointer. They were going to say her foot was on the line as well. Either way, this Osprey offense coming to life to start the second half.
Much better than the second quarter. First quarter scored 18, second quarter 7.
Here's Rodriguez. She's going to get the pick from Allen. Still working. Driving inside. Nice pass inside to Jasmine Reese.
Beautiful pass. It's what she can do.
Yeah. Helps create for others. And she's done it in a multitude of ways this afternoon.
Leads the league in scoring, assists, steals.
Yeah, she's top 5 in almost every statistical category as Madison DeLude drives down the lane and gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
They must have heard you about not driving to the basket.
It was either that or me and Devin Jefferson had the same idea at halftime.
Well, at this point, what do you got to lose?
Exactly. So coming off the bench, first in this half for NJCU, it'll be Jamira Johnson checking in for another time, as well as Janari Newsom.
Kiera Cowan also in.
Cowan also checking in. You are correct. First one off the mark for DeLude.
0 for 3 now for the Ospreys from the line. Got to get these free points.
Yeah, they haven't been given many opportunities, but the ones they haven't done too much with. Now 1 for 4 as a team. Here's Rodriguez. 10-point game, 43-33.
Stockton within striking distance.
Yeah.
5:38 left the third quarter.
Tough pass into Cowan. Handled nicely, throws one off the backboard, and that one no good. Wakacha with the rebound. Ospreys coming the other way. Fatih driving in, throws one up over Johnson. That one's good.
Little teardrop, about 10 feet away.
She definitely didn't want to.
Pat Devaney Sr. doesn't like what he sees and calls timeout.
Nice work by Amen Fatih, who's having a real big third quarter. Fatih now with 13 points, leading all scorers on the Osprey side. And it'll be a timeout. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break with 5:20 to go in this third quarter. It's 43-35. Stockton only down 8 points. Please stay with us. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Jerry Matthews Court. Coming out of this timeout, it's 43-35. NJCU holds an 8-point lead over the home Stockton Ospreys. And it has been a nice start to the half for Stockton as they are outscoring NJCU 10-4 on 4 of 7 shooting. And it has been a nice start to the quarter for Amen Fatih, hasn't it, John?
You know, 7 points in the quarter. Didn't score in the second quarter, had 2 threes in the first. So she's got 13 now, leading all scorers.
And it's Damaris Rodriguez leading her squad with 12 points. She's got the ball now. Finds Tolentino, lob into Johnson, couldn't handle it cleanly. And the ball's gonna go out of bounds. Awarded to Stockton as, I mean, NJCU's sideline is irate right now.
Wow.
And they're right in front of that play right there. Still looking for an explanation, but they will receive none. Men Fatih coming down the other way. Finds Maroney. LaRosa now back to Maroney. She'll get the pick from Wakacha. She'll pull up from just inside the arc, and it's a nice rebound there from Newsom. Rodriguez coming back the other way.
Wasn't a bad shot by Maroney, just a little outside the foul line.
Now Rodriguez will quarterback the offense. Here's Newsom in the corner for Tolentino, now in the post. Nice turnaround jumper, that's Jada Camacho.
Beautiful play. Just turn around, a little bit of fade away and puts it in there, banks a 10-point lead again with 4:20 left third quarter.
13 points now for Jada Camacho. She ties Amen Fatih for to lead all scorers. Maroney gets the pick from Wakacha. Now she'll try to drive past Johnson.
Nice block.
Block inside. I'm not sure who got credit for that one.
I think Newsom got a piece of it.
Rodriguez coming back down the other way. 10-point game.
Ooh, nice crossover.
Nice cross to her left and the floater. Clean floater right there from Damaris Rodriguez. I think she might have wanted a foul.
Good players always want that extra foul.
Yeah. Here's Fatih.
I did notice New Jersey City in a man-to-man. They've been pretty much zone all first half.
Yeah.
There's Wakacha with another long 3 attempt.
Not too far off, but it is indeed off the mark. And it'll go back to NJCU. So we've mentioned how well Fatih has played in their last matchup earlier this year. As I mentioned, she had 19 points on 9 of 19 shooting, and she only made 1 3 in that game. She's got 3 already here as we are in the third quarter. I'm sure she can only build upon that. Here's Rodriguez, dribbles that one off her leg, and that's unforced turnover once again. And now coming off the bench for the first time in this half with 3:19 to go, Adriana Jennings. She'll take out Akechi Wakacha. She's got 3 fouls in the first half, which is why she hadn't checked into the game thus far. But see what she can do now as she gets it to start off. And she's got the long 2 open for her, and Johnson gonna give that to her all day if she's gonna miss him, but.
Fatih after the offensive rebound from Duluth. Fatih with another 3.
Man, Fatih lighting it up right now. She's got 16.
10 in a quarter.
And single-handedly almost willing her team back into this one. 9 points.
47-38. 2:44 left, third quarter.
Jasmine Reese set to check in for NJCU as they get into Jamira Johnson in the post. She throws it up, and yeah.
If that's Jennings, that's 4. Nope, it's going to get that on Emma Maroney with a reach in.
And they're lucky. So it'll be Reese checking in for Newsom. And it would be Jamira Johnson shooting 2, her first trip to the line today. 63% free throw shooter on the year.
As a team, New Jersey City shoots pretty well from the line.
Yeah.
It's evidence today at 11 for 15 so far.
They're 63% from the line as a team. Stockton actually 66, but once again, they just really haven't been getting the opportunities here today.
When you shoot as many threes as Stockton does, you don't get the line much.
Second one off the mark. Jennings with the rebound. It's only her 3rd rebound, going along with 4 points she's got. Duluth with it. Nice jab step inside, and that one off the mark. Rebounded by Tolentino, and now Rodriguez with the ball with 2:20 to go in this third quarter.
Stockton's getting very few second and third opportunities when New Jersey City using that size advantage. They're getting the offensive rebounds.
Yeah. They're definitely getting their fair share of second chance opportunities. Rodriguez driving in, and she'll get fouled.
Yeah, Duluth didn't have any choice but foul her. She got beat on a crossover again. That'll be Duluth's second.
So Damaris Rodriguez will go to the line. She's second in the NJAC in free throw average at 88. Obviously first on her team in that category. That's just outstanding with the amount of free throws that she attempts. Gets the first to go. And she is now 4 of 5 from the line, looking to make it 5 of 6 as she extends this lead to 12.
She's got 16, leads back up to 12, 50-38, 2:05 left third quarter.
And late stages of this one, you got to believe that Damaris Rodriguez is going to have that ball in her hand.
Absolutely. That's an easy 16, too. Nothing was forced.
No.
5 for 9 from the field, 5 for 6 from the line.
Very quiet first half as well. Pick from Jennings. Fatih will throw up the three off the mark. Johnson tips it to herself, gets her own rebound. And now it's Rodriguez slowing things up. Under 2 minutes to go.
We'll try to take a little air out of the ball here. A comfortable 12-point lead.
Yep.
You just get the feeling New Jersey City can turn this on whenever they want to.
Reese.
Good reaching by Jennings.
Trouble with the handle. Jennings corrals it. Now she go down the lane. Nice finish with the left. That's her 6th point of the day. Jennings, hopefully she's turning it on at the right time.
Yeah, she hasn't scored since the first quarter herself. She had 4 early.
Yeah.
Coming up on the 1 minute mark, Stockton's still down 10. They're still within striking distance.
Rodriguez throws up the floater, and that's good.
Wow. Just wow. It's a pleasure to watch somebody this talented. It really is.
Yeah, and it's very fluent as well.
52-40.
Just smooth.
Yep.
Definitely one of the reasons why NJCU is holding on to this lead. After the start of this quarter, it was a bit of a struggle for them to score compared to how Stockton was scoring. But they've gotten it right back up. Stockton outscoring them 15-13 now. But Damaris Rodriguez, I'm sure, is going to change that if she's able to. And
nice pass. Oh, missed it.
Reese misses the layup.
Beautiful pass from Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Shot clock's off, under 20 seconds. Stockton has a chance to cut it to 10 again.
Fatih with the ball now. This has been all of her quarter as much as it has been Damaris Rodriguez's quarter.
Jennings foul on jumper.
Yeah, that one's short.
New Jersey City will run on the clock out here.
6.1 to go, and coming off the bench now, Jalen Clark will replace Tolentino in the final seconds as Rodriguez will have it.
Yeah, Jennings has had 2 good foul line jumpers and just hasn't been able to make them.
Yeah. Throws up a prayer, and that wasn't too far off from Damaris Rodriguez. So at the end of the third quarter, NJCU up 12 points, 52-40, behind a strong performance by Damaris Rodriguez in that third quarter with 18 now. And we will be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the start. Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter here at Jerry Matthews Court. Score 52-40 as NJCU will have it to start the half, but what a third quarter that Damaris Rodriguez had along with Amen Fatih.
Sorry about that. I was mentioning a couple of Stockton alumni basketball players, Sasha Williams and April Peterson, in the audience today. And Sasha Williams, the only 4-time NJAC Defensive Player of the Year.
Wow.
she's the only one with 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds in Stockton history, man or woman.
How about that? So, travel there from Clark, but some nice celebrities in attendance here at Stockton today.
Another last one, quick Sasha Williams tidbit. She is 3rd all-time in NCAA Division III in block shots.
How about that?
Pretty sure she'll be inducted in the Stockton Hall of Fame when her 5 years comes up.
Yeah, I say that's a safe assumption. Nice ball movement from the Ospreys here. Fatih will throw one up, and she makes another one. Her 5th three. She's now 5 of 8. Fatih is showing out.
I believe that tied her career high with 19. I don't think she's hit the 20-point mark yet.
Well, she had 19 earlier in the year against NJCU. Damaris Rodriguez with the ball now had 28. She's well on her way to getting to 28 if she's going to keep putting up the numbers that she has. Nice job by Maroney fighting for that rebound. Osprey's coming back the other way.
Give it to the freshman. Feed the hot hand.
Yeah. And Fatih with it right now. Clark defending her. Now Maroney driving inside. Throws one up. There's a little out of, little out of control there from Emma Maroney.
Jada Camacho comes off the floor. Looks like she jammed a finger on that rebound.
Yeah, something. It'll be Allen and Tolentino to come off the bench.
She went right to the bench.
Yeah. Maroney will sit. Strumolo will check in. Strumolo had a nice first quarter. 3 points on her first attempted three. Bit of a struggle since then.
Yeah, Camacho went right to the bench, and she's a little in distress here as Adriana Jennings gets called for a 3-second violation in the lane.
Yep. Another unforced turnover.
I'm looking at the Stockton coaches over on the bench. They just got their heads in their hands. They can't believe this, the calls.
Yeah. And if you look at the turnover numbers, that's their first turnover of the half for Stockton.
Nice pass by Rodriguez. Again, can't handle it. That time it was Allen couldn't handle the pass.
There's Fatih. Finds Dulude. She'll set a screen for Dulude. Now La Rosa. Rosa gets pickpocketed by Rodriguez. Strumolo only one man to beat. She won't even attempt.
Nope.
Smart play there by Nicole Strumolo, and Damaris Rodriguez, another 2, puts her at 20 points now.
He said it's an easy 20 points too. 6 for 10 from the field.
She averages 25. That's first in the NJAC. 25.1 to be exact.
Adriana Jennings has a wide open look at the foul line, and they're just letting her shoot it. They're not even attempting to try to guard her.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Something looks a little off possibly.
I don't know.
Damaris Rodriguez just coming down and making them, cashing them in every time.
Yeah, 13-point lead now for the Gothic Knights. 7:20 left in the 4th quarter.
Kechi Wakacha and Maroney set to check in along with Russo for the Gothic Knights. Here's La Rosa, finds Jennings. Jennings will drive in. And that's good. Need a lot more of that in this last 7:08.
Well, she's missed 3 straight foul line jumpers. You might as well drive it.
Yeah. And here's Damaris Rodriguez. Up to 22 now. It seems every time they come down the court, it's a Damaris Rodriguez bucket. She'll get the pick from Clark.
Duluth's trying to stay with her. Another shot.
Throws up. Bit of a circus shot, but gets it. Doesn't get it to go. Duluth comes down with the rebound.
It's good defense by Duluth. Made her work for it. There's another error.
Awkward pass by Duluth to Jennings. Gets it intercepted, and Clark just rips that one off the backboard.
Clanked that thing.
Yeah.
Nice pass. Good look. Oh, she kept it in, but she kept it into Reese from New Jersey City, and that's going to be a foul on Jennings.
No, I think they're going to say
it's out of bounds.
It should be a foul on Jennings, if I'm being honest.
Wow. It's a collision. Devetti wants one.
Yeah, I think that's what he's arguing right now. How is that not a foul?
Yeah. I mean, New Jersey City's going to get possession of the ball one way or another. And I think there looks like a timeout maybe, or it's just a wholesale line change from the Gothic Knights. And that's what it is.
I don't know, but these refs better get out of Dodge quick after this final whistle. It's been a tough game for them today.
Second time Stockton's had a home game. The officials have been, as I mentioned before, mediocre at best.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say they're favoring either side. It's
no, they're just missing calls.
Questionable. Yeah, and the ones that they are calling, it's like, well, you know.
That's forced up. Good force by J.D. Tolentino.
Tolentino will go to the line again.
Foul's going to be on Wakacha. That's going to be her second. So Tolentino will go to the line and shoot 2.
She went 1 of 2 her first trip. See what she can make out of this trip. 6:04 to go.
Tolentino with 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
Tie for the team lead. Tie for game. No, I'm sorry. Duluth's got 6.
First one goes.
Yeah, Duluth doing her normal 6 rebounds, a couple points, a couple assists, a steal.
Yeah, their last game she had 8 rebounds, leading the way in that category.
Averages about 7 a night.
Second one off the mark from Tolentino. Rebounded by Stromolo. Maroney coming back the other way.
57-45, just under 6 minutes to play.
La Rosa driving with the left, throws it up, won't go. Jamira Johnson with the rebound.
All 6'3" of her just reaches his long arms up.
Yeah.
Just grab it. She doesn't go off the ground much, but she's got those long arms to get the rebounds.
Here's Rodriguez going to use the screen from Johnson.
Ooh,
Where
nice
is
crossover
she?
again.
The Euro step in the lane won't go. Johnson with the rebound. Second rebound won't go. Third
rebound doesn't go again.
Fourth rebound.
And the ball taken away by Jennings, and Devaney wants a foul in the worst way.
Oh my God, I would be upset too. There's no way she wasn't hacked. Stromolo thought about the 3, now kicks it inside to Jennings. Jennings trying to make some space for herself. It's tough. Tough sledding in there, and Wakacha will get called for a walk.
Johnson kept her ground, and Jennings had nowhere to go with it.
Devaney is beside himself on that sideline. I completely agree with him. There's a timeout going to be called here.
Looks like by Stockton.
And it looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. But that last possession by NJCU it kind of reminded me of when you were, the kids are younger, they play rec basketball. You always got that one real tall kid compared to everyone else, and they just catch the rebound, throw it up. If they miss it, they get their own miss. It was one of those things. And Jamira Johnson just could not be contained in that on the glass, but
And again, we're looking at Pat Devaney, and you have to agree with him.
yeah.
You just do. Stockton doesn't have the size to go with Jamira Johnson. And looks like she got whacked a couple different times, but
Yeah.
no call. Or as we used to say on the blacktop, no blood, no foul.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure NJCU sees that a little differently, but
Yeah.
either way.
57-45, 5:12 left in the fourth quarter. This game has been all NJCU since the second quarter, but Stockton's still hanging around. And Amen Fatih leading the way with 19 points.
And it's been a bit hectic these past few minutes, it seems like. I don't know if it's just me. Both teams are on about a 2-minute scoring drought, and it just has seemed a bit hectic.
There's Johnson again. This time she hits the bottom of the rim.
And that one rebounded by Maroney. She's off to the races. Rodriguez, the only man to beat. Surprised she didn't throw that one up. Gets it out to Jennings, who will drive in. That one off the mark. Johnson with the rebound. Wow.
Doing some work in there.
Really surprised Maroney didn't throw that up over Rodriguez.
7 rebounds now for Johnson.
And I think Rodriguez was pleading to the referee. She thought Maroney got her there. Either way, they're going to slow it down. 15 seconds on the shot clock. About 4:30 to go on the game clock. Rodriguez.
Ooh, a little push off, got away with it. I think Maroney got a piece of that.
Might have gotten a piece of that. Maroney first on the team in blocks per game. Now she's got it with Tolentino in front of her. She'll kick it out to La Rosa for 3.
It's a
That
wide
one
open
off
look,
the
and
mark.
she hasn't had many of those today.
Johnson with another rebound. And timeout is going to be called by NJCU.
Yeah, Pat Devaney's got to calm things down. It's a 30-second timeout.
Yep.
57-45, 4:09 left, fourth quarter.
And how about Johnson on the glass? 7 rebounds, leading her team in that, 8 now, leading her team in that category.
Yeah, Stockton doesn't have that kind of size. I mean, Stockton has big girls at 6 foot. Zambino hasn't played. Alves at 6'1". Wakacha at 5'11", but they don't have the kind of size that Jamira Johnson has.
Yeah, and it really shows in the rebounding numbers. They're getting out-rebounded 26-21 on the defensive glass. On the offensive glass, they're getting out-rebounded 15-12. So while they have had their second chance opportunities, they haven't done as much with it as NJCU has. And once again, I'll harp on the fact that the points in the paint, NJCU is doubling what Stockton has. They got 28. Stockton's got 14.
Well, when you have the kind of size that the Gothic Knights have, that would be the MO other than Damaris Rodriguez. But the points in the paint, she's had floaters. I think she's only had a couple of three-pointers. I believe she's shot 1 3-pointer today.
Turnover by Rodriguez right there.
Yeah, so those floaters in the lane actually can't count as points in the paint too.
Yeah. And you got to wonder how different of a game it might be if Jennings didn't pick up those 3 fouls in the first half. Obviously, she's been playing a little, I wouldn't say timid, but, you know, you got to be a little more careful when you're playing with a foul restriction.
Yeah, she just has to calm down, though. She's had three or four wide open looks from the foul line. And those should be easy shots because Johnson's not challenging her at all.
No. Johnson's parking right in the paint,
Absolutely.
not moving anywhere, but that's exactly where she's making her money as well.
Yep, she's Strumlow.
Strumlow gets her second 3-pointer to go.
We're within single digits again, 57-48, 3:44 left.
And now we'll see Jasmine Reese. I'm going to get set to check in for NJCU as Damaris Rodriguez brings it over half court. Rodriguez still has not been subbed out.
No, she normally doesn't.
She'll play all 40.
And amazingly has no fouls.
And doesn't look like she's slowing down at all either.
No.
Rodriguez directing the offense. Kicks it to the wing for Russo for 3. That one off the mark. Who else but Johnson with the rebound. Clark with the offensive rebound and 1. As Amen Fatih will get tagged with that foul, I believe.
So Johnson didn't get fouled, but Reese did.
But you look at the
Excuse me, Clark.
the body language of Stockton after that last N1. Adriana Jennings just putting her arms up like there's nothing that she's able. She can't out rebound Jamira Johnson, not easily anyway.
No.
You get someone like Iona Alves, maybe Wakacha in there, a little more length, great, but then the offensive area.
Johnson, she got that one to go.
That is something else. Not only the offensive rebound off the free throw, but as you're falling to make that shot, Jamira Johnson's having a great second half here.
That's 4 quick points for the New Jersey City. 3:04 left in the fourth. And back up to 13 points, 61-48.
Yeah, Johnson with 5 points now, and 9 rebounds.
32nd timeout called by the Gothic Knights.
About 3 minutes to go, and you know this game has been about a 10-point game this whole second half. Ospreys really haven't been able to.
They haven't recovered since the second quarter.
No, that second quarter was quite detrimental, as we have mentioned.
Yeah, Stockton outscored New Jersey City in the first quarter and the third quarter, but that second quarter, 24-7, was a 17-point difference, and Stockton has not recovered from it. Still plenty of time left, 3:04 left in the fourth quarter. Stockton down by 13, 61-48.
Here's Fatih.
Got to get the ball in Fatih's hands. She's the only one that's been hot.
Wakacha was thinking about her third 3-pointer attempt, but gave it up to Fatih, who drives in with the floater.
There we go, 21 points now for the freshman. She's been the hot hand. She's keeping Stockton in it.
Now here's Fatih defending Rodriguez. Maroney will come off the bench, and she'll get set to check in. There's a zone now by the Ospreys. Rodriguez in the corner.
Wakacha's trying to front Johnson in the post.
If you look, no one's on Clark in the middle. She's got it right there.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's where you're supposed to be on a zone.
And nice work to get it inside to Clark, but also you got to be able to finish it, which she did. Now 63-50, 13-point lead with just about 2 minutes to go here at Jerry Matthews Court. We got the men's game coming up next. It's going to be Stockton men against the NJCU men. As for Stockton women's, their next game, they'll be wrapping up their regular season on Wednesday to face the #1 team in the NJAC. That's Kane University at 6 o'clock. Kane 12-4. They lost to Kane 56-51 earlier in the season. As for NJCU, they will be hosting their senior night on Wednesday in Jersey City, to take on the #9 team in the NJAC, Rutgers Camden. That'll be at 6 o'clock. Rutgers Camden 1-15 in the conference. They beat Rutgers Camden 70-51 earlier this season. Just a little look at the future for both teams as they'll be wrapping up their regular seasons.
Ball underneath. Nice defense. by Alyssa Russo.
Yeah.
And that'll be a jump ball, and Stockton will retain possession. It'll be 2 seconds on the shot clock since Stockton retained possession. The shot clock does not reset. So this is catch and shoot.
Yeah. We'll see who they go to. It was tipped by Rodriguez. Maroney gets that blocked. It'll stay in play, though. Here's Rodriguez. And part of that second quarter was so detrimental as those shot clock violations. They had about 3 in a row.
3 in a row and 4 overall.
Yeah.
I think I've seen more shot clock violations in this game than I have all year.
Yeah. So that was definitely part of it. And they got another taste of it right there.
1:20 left, fourth quarter. New Jersey City by 13. And they're going to call a 3-second violation.
I guess Johnson.
Wow.
She doesn't agree with that.
Pat Devetti's just got his hands crossed in front of him. He's just shaking his head. He's going to be starting to laugh now. It's like, okay.
Yep, with minute 16, I'm sure he could smell the victory coming. It's a 13-point game. The Ospreys really haven't gotten much going.
Again, it was that second quarter was the difference in the game.
Yeah, it's been almost a 2-minute drought since they've last scored a bucket. Here's Fatih, the leading scorer for them with 21. Throws up a floater, and that's good.
Give her 23 now. 63-52.
Adding on to that career high.
Under a minute, though.
Men Fatih, the outstanding freshman. Rodriguez will drain the clock with 20 seconds still on the shot clock.
I'm sure Pat Devetti just told his players, stay out of the lane.
Yeah. Both head coaches here have had their share of disappointment with the officials.
Ooh, pass inside. Rodriguez got it knocked away. Here's Russo.
She'll throw one up. Johnson with the rebound.
And gets fouled by Jennings, and I think that's her 5th. And that should be it for Adriana Jennings for the afternoon.
Not that it'll matter. 11-point game right now, but Jennings might be heading to the sideline for the last time as Wakacha will come in for her. She gets maybe her last words. And so Jamira Johnson's still at the line. She'll shoot her too. Maybe the Ospreys just backing off and, you know.
Deborah Jefferson just gonna take her sweet time getting Wakacha in.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to.
You're allowed 15 seconds to get a substitution in, but at this point, she doesn't care. 63-52, 28.9 seconds left, and Stockton will drop this one to New Jersey City, who will move to 13-4 in the conference.
Yep, and the road does not get any easier for the Ospreys as they finish up their season next week. Or excuse me, not next week, but
Wednesday night.
Yeah, on Wednesday.
What could quite possibly be the Ospreys' last game.
Yeah, they'll be in Union, New Jersey for that one, as Johnson misses the first.
Johnson's had a nice night, nice afternoon, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal.
And we'd like to, once again, let everybody, remind everyone that coming up next is the men's matchup between NJCU and Stockton. Should be a real good matchup. It'll be coming up right about 3:30-ish. Fatih throws one up. And rebound. And, yeah, 15 seconds. Damaris Rodriguez playing every second of this one. Will waste out the last 10, and NJCU will improve to 13-10 on the season. They'll be playing their senior night against Rutgers Camden on Wednesday, so good luck to them, and good luck to them in the postseason as well. As for Stockton, you might have seen them last time here this year, as they fall to an even 12-12 on the season. They are 7-10 now in the conference. So thank you everybody who followed along, and please stay tuned for the men's matchup coming up next. And if not, hope you all have a great Saturday. Thank you.